Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the next 3 characters to showcase. I feel like we just did this and we usually have a longer break, but we have gotten a good amount of characters in a short amount of time. Including Go-Go, who I probably should have just showcased in the previous one, but since I had Lilo so leveled up, I figured I might as well just do her. And then Bolt, who I was 1 prize away from getting him to 3 stars for this, but that's okay. Obviously I could have waited, but I'm going to be busy later in the week, so I might as well just get it done now. And then finally we've got Helga, who is still at 1 star, unfortunately, as well. But I am excited to showcase all 3 of them. I've seen a little bit of Go-Go from when he did the Big Hero 6 team, and I have not played as Helga or Bolt yet, so it should be interesting. I know a lot of people are excited for Bolt, so let's just go into here and see if we can do it this way. We're going to be bringing in Joy as per usual, just so they can live a little bit longer. Alright, so there's Go-Go, there's Bolt, and here is Helga. She's pretty tall. Alright, so let's see what they are all about. That'll look pretty great, I think. Alright, so Helga's up in front, punching her way through. Bolt seems like he's going to be stationary, staying in the same spot. Although he does attack head on when he does his kind of rush, his dash. I don't know what to call it, I guess. And same for Go-Go, she stays in place as well. Except for when she kind of zooms across the screen and hits everybody. Like that. And we are doing pretty great. We don't have to worry about health because of Joy. Maybe I should take Joy out just to see if we would be able to do these. So let's go to this one and take Joy out just for a second. I want to see what will happen. Bolt and Helga's really protecting the other 2. They're not taking any damage. We don't even need Joy. Look at that. Alright. Let's go to chapter 20 and see what happens. It might be too much. But I'm trying to get to their limit here. Bolt took a lot of damage right there. Oh, Helga died. Okay. So this might be past their limit already. But they're still going. Aw. Bolt's death animation, so sad. If we're bringing Joy, I wonder if we're able to do it. So I want to see... Okay, well, Helga still dies immediately. If we can survive long enough for Joy to get her skill. There we go. So Bolt has some pretty basic attacks, it feels like. His bark kind of hits everything, and his laser eye hits a specific character. And then his dash also hits a specific character, I think. Let's go back to chapter 19. And take Joy out again and see if we can do it. Helga, she's punching for the most part. Up in the enemy's faces, which is great. And then she also blocks, which seemed like a pretty good... Like she wasn't getting hurt or anything. She also throws her knife, which you could see sitting on the ground there. We're decimating these, but then when we get to later levels, we just die to it easily. But like, we're killing the enemy super fast. So we must just be really strong hitters, but our health isn't great. I would think. Yeah, when she's blocking, it didn't look like she was taking any damage. Is she actually invincible at that point? Can't tell. I didn't really talk about Go-Go at all, but also her moves are pretty straightforward too. She's just throwing her Her discs rushing forward. Oh, Bolt died on that one, and Helga's dead too. Okay, so it's just Go-Go here. Perfect time to talk about her. She zooms across the screen and hits everybody. She throws her discs. Where'd she go? Okay, well, we did lose that one. Yeah, when we do good, we do really good, but then we don't have great health. So I'd assume they're somewhat strong fighters. I think this might be my last one before I just go into the next, like the next chapter in the story. But yeah, you'll be seeing more bolts. I don't know if I'll do the white team before this or after this, but I'm recording it after this. And then Helga, I'm going to put on the blonde team, so you'll see her then again too. And I'm sure Go-Go will be on that yellow team whenever I end up doing that. Okay, so we can try the most recent chapter with her on my team. Also, look at this. For some reason, it's just like missing the texture for it. Like, look, all these clearly have like specific blocks for them, and this one just like doesn't have it. But when you click on it, it is here. So it's like missing the texture outside of it. It's super weird. Okay, so let's... I bet Joy will just die instantly anyways, but we can try bringing her in. Helga lived for a second. Well, looks like it's just Mr. Incredible on this one. Are we on the beach from Lilo and Stitch? Kinda looks like it. Yeah, so there's almost no chance that any of these are going to survive past the first second. Okay, it's been a second. Bolt is still here. Come on, Bolt. Oh, Madam Mim, you had to do it. Alright. So, I guess my... Oh, hold on. Wow, man, Stitch sure is one lucky little dude. This place is like far out. That's an understatement if I ever heard one. Come on, everyone, we need to focus and find that dev note. Well, in the movie, don't they just live in Hawaii? You can just go there. So my thoughts on each of the three characters. They all seem like pretty great damage characters. Like I said, they were just doing a ton of damage, but they didn't have a lot of health. I'm sure with leveling them up and everything, they would have a lot more health. And also bringing in someone like Joy can help with that. But they do need to survive for a little bit so Joy can actually get her skill. Helga's pretty great at being a frontline character, and then when she shields, she actually... it seemed like she just was not taking any damage, which is really good if that's the case. Because that's kind of what I always say the frontline characters are meant for, is to just take the brunt of the damage so that the characters in the back can do their thing. Potentially they have less health in the back or something, so the frontline character needs to do most of the damage. Which is kind of the case with my Mr. Incredible and Hector Barbosa. Barbosa will die in like one hit. But Mr. Incredible, on the other hand, can just stand his ground here. I'm probably going to be getting some notifications from that Snapchat group chat, so I'm sorry about that. So, I think, I don't know if I talked about my thoughts on each of them individually. And I don't know, they were all fairly similar, like I said, in terms of just being pretty good fighters. And none of them stood out over any of the other ones as far as I could... Oh shoot, I died, I didn't even realize. Okay, they're not doing anything, so we might as well take them out. Dang it. The Snapchat... The group hardly ever talks. Why now? I mean, Bolt is just really cool to have as a concept, and it's really... I'm really glad that we actually did get him. But in terms of his moveset, I don't think it's anything that special, really. And I saw some people in my comments even saying that he wasn't all that great. Please stop talking in that group chat. Oh my gosh. I should have turned off notifications, I guess. Oh my gosh. I almost just clicked on it there. That would mess up. Dang it. Oh my god. Stop! What could you possibly be talking about? Oh my god. At first it was annoying, but I think it's kind of funny now. Oh my, it's literally like every second. This is it, the final dev note. Thank goodness, I was getting sand in my, well, everywhere. Dude, he's Anakin. It looks like code. Shank, can you read it? Yeah, it's definitely code. Looks like the beginning of some sort of program. Well, that settles it. Yax, I need you to enter this into your device. Let's see what we've got. You got it, boss lady. It's gonna take me a minute to get all that info in, though. Alright, let's keep going here. And then Helga as well. I guess it's pretty cool that she's a frontline character. And I think she's pretty good at it, actually. And in terms of like Bolt and Gogo, I felt like they were kind of achieving the same thing, so you probably wouldn't want both of them on the same team, just because they're kind of doing each other's jobs. You only need one person to do that specific role. Like, even some of the moves are somewhat similar. The one where she kind of skids forward reminds me a lot of him, Bolt just running forward and hitting a guy and then going back to where he was. And then the bark and the one where she goes across the entire screen could be compared to be the same, since they damage all the enemies and everything. So yeah, fairly similar movesets, surprisingly. But yeah, like, on a team where you have one or the other, I think they would stand out more, I guess, just because they would have differing roles and they would contribute to the team on their own. This Maximus is really strong. Oh, we're screwed for sure. There's no way. Oh, you're kidding. He healed out his whole health. I thought maybe there was a chance, and then he just healed completely. This might not be good. Because my Mr. Incredible is kind of what's carrying my team here. So we'll just let it play out, and then on this one, after we heal with Joy, I'll take it off of auto for a second. Well, that didn't go great, but okay. Let's see if that changes anything. It's just Maximus again. Oh! Come on, don't. Yes! We got him good. We just started draining his health. It was awesome. Alright. So yeah, we're seeing more of this beach here in the background. I'm sure it's been changing quite a bit. I don't really think about that all that often, but yeah, every time a new chapter comes out, they gotta do a bunch of new art for the backgrounds. And the art is really good. They must put a lot of work into it. I wonder if they have someone specifically just doing backgrounds. Or if whoever does the characters also does the backgrounds. I don't know, but it's really good. I feel like no one ever talks about the backgrounds all that much. But yeah, they usually have a bunch of Easter eggs in the back and everything. Oh, it's nighttime. The torches are lit now. We're getting wrecked on this first battle here. Can't even kill Raja. There we go. It's gone. Alright. I kind of want to talk about data mines. There are some people who probably don't want to get spoiled. That's okay if you want to leave the video now, or you can just skip ahead a few minutes. I probably won't talk about it too long. So I'm going to talk about it right now, so you've had your warning. The only two characters that are data mined right now is the duo between Chip and Dale and Gadget, both from the Rescue Rangers series. And it's interesting because each week we've kind of expected there to be more data mines, and Bolt was never data mined. He was a surprise. And with the update with Bolt, we didn't get any data mines. The next week after this, again, I don't know when this video is going to go up, and honestly it could go up on the day that we're supposed to get more data mines. Or potentially we could, because there's going to be another full up update on Tuesday the 14th, which may very well be the day that this video comes out, I'm not sure. But basically, it's a little worrying that we're not getting more data mines. Obviously the game is 3 years old. Mobile games don't last forever. The player base is still, like, the community is pretty strong, I guess. Like, these videos do better than any of the other videos on my channel, which just means to me that that has a fairly good player base yet, I would imagine, but I really don't know. Also, this battle went really poorly, and Snapchat started showing up again. I kind of forgot about him. But yeah, that really could not be, or that might be a really bad sign, that either they're slowing down new characters, which would just like easily symbolize the start of the end. I think they would give us a little bit of a warning before they're just like, yeah, that was the last update. But like, I don't know, there's so many more cool characters that we could get. And it would be really sad if the game was going to end sometime soon, but I mean, there's no indication really that that is definitely happening. I guess with Crossy Road, Disney Crossy Road, it was somewhat obvious. Updates started getting a lot slower. And then the DuckTales update just never came for the longest time, and then they finally gave it to us. And I don't know, maybe they negotiated with Disney to get that final update since they had so much of it done already, or what, or that was always just planned to be the last one, and they just had much less time than the previous updates to actually get it done. I don't know, but I guess it's not always completely obvious with mobile games if it's ending sometime soon. Like, obviously, if you realize that, like I said, it's 3 years old. It's been out for a long time, and eventually it's gonna go. I hope that isn't coming anytime soon, but I mean, it is entirely possible. So we just gotta keep that in mind, I guess, as we're moving forward, that the game could be ending sometime soon. If you want to support it, now is definitely the time. Dang it, man. I don't know if we're going to beat this one. I thought that round was going to go pretty good. We even got Beast all the way in there. Yeah, I don't know what else I could do. Like, look, everyone has their skills right now. Like, that's pretty great. I'm just gonna keep tapping the auto button and see if that changes anything. Okay, well, it changed things for the worse. Everybody lived on that one. Guess I shouldn't have done that with the auto button, but I'm trying to switch up what's happening here. Let's just take it off for a second and see what happens. Well, it's like we're going into the final battle with all our skills, so I feel like it's going pretty good. And then everyone just starts dying left and right. Dang it, man. This is a tough battle. Baloo lived through that one, come on. We had all of our skills. Could try bringing Baymax. I don't know if it would do that much, but we can try. Baymax honestly could just die right away too, I don't know. Yeah, he died. Maybe it'll change it enough, I have no idea. Dang it, stop talking. Come on. They keep incapacitating Mr. Incredible and just taking all of his health. If that weren't happening, maybe we'd have a better chance. I don't know, the video's long enough. I don't seem to be making any progress on that, so I'm just going to end it here. I'll try to beat it in my free time so we can get to the next chapter in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, I will see you soon. Goodbye.